talk about black fatigue, and I watch it, and it is exhausting to watch, but nobody wants to talk about, is there a thing called white fatigue? Because I'm in customer service. I'm a server working in the restaurant field my whole life. So, and white people are just as obnoxious and irritating, and they throw tantrums like legit fits. And like yesterday I had an incident with a lady, and she had to be in her late 30s, early 40s, and threw a straight tantrum. I know her son and her husband had to been uncomfortable because I was uncomfortable for them, and I was embarrassed for them because I was embarrassed for her over a tater tot, like the way she acted. And I'm just sitting there like, but it's so common in the restaurant world. Yeah, everybody has good and bad in every race, but white people are just as ignorant, are just as, they throw legit tantrums. She was huffing and puffing, like, and her husband's like, just eat the tater tots, like the way she acted. And I'm not going to go into it. I just want to say white people are just as exhausting, and they're just as embarrassing. And for the most part, a lot of them are trailer trash, dirty, just unfit, they don't take care of themselves. They don't look like they give a about how they look. They don't care about how they act. They just are shameful all the way around. Because, I don't ever try to judge people on your finances or what kind of car you drive or where you live. But no matter what, how you present, you could be poor and still be clean. Cleanliness is just a matter of just be clean.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Sometimes, in fact, class has nothing to do with the amount of money you're making. Like, be fully aware here. I generally talk about some of the biggest issues in the United States of America are not so much like differences in like skin tone. It really just has to do with class in general, right? And so when it comes down to, I guess, the conversation of like black fatigue, or I guess new word right here, white fatigue, it really just comes down to like ghetto fatigue. All right. And there are definitely white people could be ghetto, bro. Okay. It exists here. And I think you named a bunch of people who would be considered ghetto regardless of skin tone, just different name for a different thing because it's racially coded generally. Right. That's just really what it's coming down to. She named a lot of them. I'm not going to go ahead and repeat some of the ones that she mentioned here, but yeah, ghetto. Right. Ghetto just comes in different skin tone. And that's what she's talking about. She's talking about the experience of dealing with that same class of people. Right. And it just comes down to that specific class of people. And it's not specifically monetary related, but because there are some absolute new money, classless rich people walking around the Hamptons in Long Island, bro. They're walking around Johns Creek in Georgia, Milton, Georgia, Buckhead, Georgia, Jupiter Island in Miami. Guys, they're walking all around these places. New money, classless people, bro. But either way, let's continue.
Clean. I don't care if you live in the projects, if you live in a trailer, if you live in a tent, you could still take time to take pride in how you look and present yourself.
Absolutely.
And it's always some trashy trailer park, backwoods, hillbilly white person that comes in restaurants and act like they are superior to everybody, that throws tantrums, that act like the world revolves around them. And I just sit back like thinking to myself, like, you got a lot of nerve, but it's exhausting for us too, especially in the waitress world, server world, restaurant world, customer service world, what we deal with from all people. But it's so exhausting because as a white woman to see it's always some nasty trailer trash. I'm always like, bitch, you got a lot of nerve to act the way you're acting, and I guarantee you ain't probably took a bath in a couple days. So it's just kind of like, make it make sense. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe it ain't adding up to me, but something just don't add up. I feel like if you don't wash your ass and you don't take care of yourself and you don't present yourself at least semi-decent in public, then why the is you complaining about anything, bitch? You need to be complaining about yourself. Again, I could be wrong, but make it make sense. If somebody can explain that to me, how are you missing all your teeth and you got on dirty clothes and you ain't combed your hair, but you complaining? And it's so common. Oh, and it's so exhausting. And it's like so hard for me to shut the up and bite my tongue. But I think everybody's just dealing with.
I have no idea where she's from, right? So pretty much based off of where you are, there's always let's say a positive and negative. There's always some type of positive and negative. There generally cannot be super rich people in one area if they're not super poor people in the same exact area. Let's just say this here. There cannot be super high class individuals without super low class individuals. So depending on where you are, that's probably why you're experiencing one specific thing. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not the South, maybe Ohio, because there's a lot of that, guys, right? Pennsylvania, there's a lot of that, guys. I mean, in that region specifically, Appalachia could be also where you're encountering a group of people who are obviously of European descent, but they are the kind of the left behinds, if that makes any sense here, right? Similar to the ghetto, like within all the ghettos in the United States of America, you encounter all types of ghettoized people. Not every single person in obviously these areas are, absolute basura. Specifically, that's not the case here, right? But there are some people there that mentally have been able to escape the prison known as that specific class of people. Loud, in your face, overly aggressive, ready to fight kind of at any time here. You can't be all of the things that she just said here. I'm not going to repeat, right? You can't be all of these things and then be entitled. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not conducive to our society, guys. This is wild here. And I've been saying kind of for a while now, guys, it's not about the color of your skin, bro, because I can definitely tell you I'm fatigued of all of them. Right? It doesn't even matter, bro. Like if you are out here making us look terrible, as an American society, okay, then I'm fatigued of you, bro. I don't want to deal with you anymore, bro. I'm just gonna be honest here. I know you have to exist, right? I know you have to be loud as humanly possible, bro. I know it, bro. I know we're gonna share the same public space. I get that, right? But geez, I know you're gonna vote. I know it. And you're going to vote stupidly, right? And obviously, pretty much depending on the skin tone, same class level. Understand this. Same class level, the skin tone is going to vote differently based off of two different things, even though both of these groups are basically utilizing the same amount of like government assistance. Understand that here. Well, actually, no. There are more people of European descent, so obviously they're going to be on the government assistance more. But per capita, obviously, there's more Black people on it. Based off of percentages, basically exclusively, let's say, America is just getting garbage class fatigued. Okay, the loud ones, the in-your-face ones, the lowly educated ones. Okay, the ones that have no ability to deal with anything that is not going their way. Right? Like we need to fix this, guys. All right, how do we fix it? I don't know, but we need to immediately. Okay. Great job on this video here. Didn't expect this one today, guys, but we're here for that here. Apparently we have a new term, white fatigue. Okay. But again, I'm definitely in the camp of saying that it's really just like ghetto trash fatigue, guys. That's what it is. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. In the meantime, I will catch you guys later.
This is my lightsaber. Hey guys, you guys subscribe to the other channels, Logical Movie Reviews with MrLboyd, along with MrLboyd Music. Oh, also, MrLboyd Discusses. Guys, check it out. And if you haven't heard it today, you're amazing.